There are moments when everything feels like too much, not because something dramatic happened, but because nothing seems to stop. Thoughts keep moving, tasks keep coming, expectations don't pause, and slowly you start carrying more than you can hold. Most of the time, we try to deal with stress by doing more, fixing, solving, pushing forward, but there is another way, a quieter way, not focused on control, but on understanding. Some cultures have practiced this for a long time, not as a method, but as a way of seeing. So tonight, we'll explore 5 quiet Japanese principles that don't remove stress, but change your relationship to it. 1. Shikata ganai. Accept what cannot be changed. There are things you cannot control, outcomes, other people, timing, and yet a lot of your energy goes there, trying to understand, trying to influence, trying to resolve. But some things do not respond to effort. Shikata ganai means it cannot be helped, not as giving up, but as seeing clearly. This is outside of me, and when you stop pushing against it, something shifts, not outside, but inside. The tension softens because you're no longer trying to carry what was never yours. 2. Ichigo ichi. This moment will not come again. Stress often lives somewhere else, in what might happen or what already did, rarely here. But this moment is the only place where you actually exist. Ichigo ichi reminds you, this moment is unique, unrepeatable, and when you begin to notice it, even slightly, your attention returns. Not all at once, but enough to feel grounded again, enough to slow the noise. So what if stress is not something to eliminate, but something to relate to differently? 3. Ma concept. Create space between things. Stress grows in continuous motion. When there is no space, one thing after another, one thought into the next. No pause. Ma is the space in between, the silence, the gap, the moment you don't fill. It might be a breath before responding, a pause before opening your phone, a few seconds of stillness between tasks, small but important, because in that space, your system resets. Not completely, but enough to continue differently. 4. Wabi-sabi. Allow imperfection. There is a quiet pressure many people carry. Things should be better, more complete, more organized, more resolved. But life rarely moves that way. Wabi-sabi sees value in something else, in the unfinished, in the imperfect, in things that are still becoming. And when you allow that, something releases. You stop demanding that everything be exactly as you imagined, and instead you begin to work with what is. 5. Kaizen. Small, steady change. When everything feels overwhelming, big change feels impossible. So the mind resists or freezes. But Kaizen offers something different. Not big change. Small movement. One step. One adjustment. One decision that moves you slightly forward. Not to fix everything, just to shift direction. And over time, those small steps begin to shape your path, quietly, without force. Stress doesn't always come from what is happening. Sometimes it comes from how tightly you hold it. These principles don't remove stress. They don't promise that everything will become easy, but they change something more important. Your relationship to what you experience. They create space. They reduce resistance. They bring you back to what is real and what is yours. You don't need to apply everything. Just one shift, is enough to begin. This has been Evening Reset, quiet wisdom for tired people. If you'd like more evenings like this, you're welcome to come back. Good night.